While most people try to avoid spending the night in jail, Jean Béliveau jumped at the chance. For the past 3 years, Béliveau had been walking from one country to another, with the goal of walking all the way around the world on foot. This meant sleeping in tents, in strangers' homes, and in the occasional jail cell along the way. But this morning, as Béliveau was ready to leave, the police chief, who had agreed to let him sleep there, was nowhere to be found. And the guards didn't believe his story. Few people have the time or wish to walk such huge distances. However, research shows that adding even a small amount of walking to your daily routine can greatly improve your health. So, what exactly happens to your body when you increase your daily number of steps? A single afternoon walk can improve your mood and ease symptoms of anxiety and depression. Walking, especially at a fast pace, is thought to trigger the release of pain-relieving endorphins and slow the release of the stress hormone cortisol. Within weeks of adding more steps to your routine, your body adjusts. While it may seem simple, walking requires the teamwork and effort of many muscles in your legs, torso, and back. To keep up with the rise in energy demand, the blood vessels around these muscles are changed to deliver more oxygen. At the same time, your heart becomes more efficient at pumping blood. In a few months, these changes can lower your blood pressure and reduce your risk of heart attack and stroke. Carrying the weight of your body as you walk puts stress on the bones. But this stress actually makes the bones stronger because it stimulates the absorption of calcium and minerals. That's why years of regular walking can help keep bone density, which usually goes down with age. Building a lifelong walking habit comes with many other benefits, from helping with weight management to lowering your risk for type 2 diabetes, many cancers, and dementia. Simply put, walking is exercise. And unlike other kinds, it doesn't require equipment, and is often easier for people of different ages and fitness levels. While activity trackers usually call 10,000 steps the ideal goal, studies show that any increase in steps per day can bring health benefits. And these steps don't need to be taken all at once. For people who live in walkable neighborhoods, steps are easy to add up throughout the day. Walking to work, to pick up groceries, or to meet with friends. And living where shops and services are easy to reach on foot comes with its own set of benefits. People in these communities are often less dependent on vehicles, which leads to better air quality and lower local greenhouse gas emissions. And it can even change the way you see the world. One study of older adults in Hong Kong found that those living in more walkable neighborhoods reported feeling less lonely and more satisfied with life than those living in less walkable neighborhoods. So why doesn't everyone just walk more? One big reason is that many people don't have access to safe, well-kept places to walk. Despite the known benefits of walking, many cities and towns have been designed with only driving in mind. State and local governments across the world often prioritize funding for highways and roads over sidewalks and public parks. And even when walkable spaces exist, the routes to get to them aren't always friendly for pedestrians. In the U.S., residential and commercial areas are usually zoned separately and often connected only by busy roads. But there are ways to make places more friendly for people on foot. In 2013, city officials in Vancouver opened the Comox-Helmicken Greenway, taking a 2-kilometer road and turning it into a walkable and bikeable space. Studies found that after it opened, people living close to the Greenway got more exercise, reduced their daily car trips by 23%, and cut their personal greenhouse gas emissions by 21%. And even small changes can help. In places like Bethel, Vermont, for example, community members have improved how walkable their downtowns are by adding simple features like painted crosswalks and curb extensions. As for Béliveau, the guards eventually let him out. He would walk over 75,000 kilometers in total to complete his journey. But it's clear you don't have to take nearly this many steps to see an impact.